My name is Faridiel, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're a regular around here. Hello. Today we are finally back. It has been a sucky week with the flu and just icky voice and cough and all that sort of stuff. The cough is still lingering, and while my voice is feeling like it's sounding okay at the moment, it will die fairly quickly as I record this, so gonna keep this short. I'm gonna jump straight into it so that hopefully I can last the 30 minutes that I need to last to get this thing built before it gives out. But we'll see. Apologies in advance if my voice just starts to tank before we reach the end. But I am determined that this G for Garden will get done and go live today. I tried to film this for Friday last week, and my voice, I just delved into coughing fit after coughing fit after coughing fit. I think I tried like 3 or 4 times to get this filmed, and each time I was just like, no, I need to stop trying and save my voice so that I don't like lose my voice permanently or something along those lines. So apologies for it not going up sooner, but also equally a huge thank you to all of you who reached out to make sure that I was feeling better, and with all your well wishes to get better and stuff. That meant so much to me. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Now that we've said all that, let's build. I'm gonna get this timer on and maybe my voice back down into a little bit of a normal register instead of that really high-pitched one. And we're gonna start building our G for Garden, which I'm so excited. All right, timer. Yes, cool. So what we're going to do is, I will admit, I have had a little bit of time. I have done the courtyard on this before because that's how far I got. So this is obviously a pathway to enter. We're going to enter through here. And we're going to have a door over here. And you'll be able to tell exactly how far I got in this because I'll suddenly stop being all, oh, am I going to do this? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do this? So you're going to have that there. And then I had open doors here and here. This is where the Instagram photo was taken, if you've seen that. If you're not following me on Instagram as well, by the way, go do that now. I'm trying my bestest to be a lot better at posting on Instagram because I'm terrible at posting to social media. So you should go over there and you should really encourage me in doing that because I'm super forgetful. Okay. Next thing we had was not a ladder. It was a fountain. And the fountain went here. No, it didn't. It went one more along than that. And then the other thing that I had done was I had put a platform here. Like that. But the platform was lowered one. Like that. And the other thing that I had done, I'd done a few things actually. I'd gotten a fair way through before my voice decided enough was enough. Is I'd put these down here. Main thought in my head being, behind here we might have our main bedroom. And you don't really want the main bedroom being looked onto from what's lounge room, kitchen-ish sort of space. So yeah, so that's to block that off, but to still have it nice and open because I think that's going to be key to this whole sort of area looking really lovely. And then we need a platform trim. I can hear my voice going already. Apologies. Styles. I am very grateful that my mind is somewhat coming back to normal. I did some fairly crazy things while I was really sick. I put things like ice cream in the freezer. I think it was this one that I used. Not in the freezer. That's where ice cream goes. My gosh. See what I mean? My brain is just not braining. I put ice cream in the fridge instead of the freezer. And then nearly bawled my eyes out when I found out the next day because I was so sad. I was looking forward to eating that ice cream. And that. And we have like a little Zen garden here. I'm just zooming through this. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm planning this as I go. This bit, I already knew what I was doing. Oh, we need to paint the outside of this. Let's do that real quick. So I had done that as well. So I do know that I want this to be... So we're in Mount Komorebi. So Snowy Escape. So we're going to lean a little bit into the Snowy Escape-esque kind of thing. Not like Holly, but for a bit. And Snowy Escape's great because it's got some fairly modern touches to quite a lot of it. So that specifically is what we're going to grab. And hopefully we'll end up with a lovely bit. That was way too tall. Because it's a G, when we were never going to get any sort of roofing on here whatsoever. So, yeah, that's nice. I just need to get rid of this floating ceiling. We don't need that. And then for the rest of this, I cannot remember what I had. No, I can. It was this, but I think it was the green, because green and garden makes a lot of sense. I remember now. I do know that we had this glorious window right here, but I'd shifted it up just a little bit so that it was sort of balanced between the tiles, because I just felt like that looked a lot nicer. And then we learned that The Sims does not like putting windows like this when you put it on the everywhere windows. It does not like putting them on the diagonal, which was kind of wild to learn. Like, I don't know why it doesn't like putting them on the diagonal. There's nothing blocking the diagonals, but here we are. I'm gonna put them on the diagonal ourselves though, because I do want them there. And I want this window moved to there. And I don't know if I want this window or not. We'll see. Should probably do something of a layout. I did have a layout all sorted out, and I have totally forgotten what it was. I remember the bed was up the top. The bedroom was up the top. I think this was a lounge room. That had, I think, the main guest bathroom coming off of it, but like one down here. Yeah, like that. So it's not... Okay, so that obviously wasn't there. So it's not ideal in that this is like a little one space, but it's gonna have to do. I really don't like doing little one space holes in the hallways, but sometimes you just gotta do it, you know? Alright, and then the bedroom started up here. And then... And then I think that was there like that. And that sort of was like a little open archway. And then we had a ensuite, excuse me. And the ensuite went like that, and then up to that corner so that we could have some windows on it. And this, I believe, is about as far as I got. No, I tell a lie. I got flooring down. What flooring? I know I do remember what flooring. This flooring. And then I do believe I also had these little like rug steppers. But not there like that. Doop, doop. Why? I swear this worked for me the other time. Maybe I had them that far apart. There we go, that works. Well enough. Cool. And then we had out here done. Great. All right, inside. So what do we have by way of doorage? We have this door. Yes, that is going to be the door to our main bedroom. I think I want an archway for just here. So we'll get rid of the snowy escape filter. And I will find a really... I don't know if I want it to be that big though. Maybe just a that. And then if we get Snowy Escape back on, I think the interior I would like to be this potentially. Yeah, I think that would be nice. But what color of this though? Okay, so they're all fairly similar. Right, well, this needs to be the black one. I forgot to change these to... Got that. This also needs to be the black one, but it's just a single window. I cannot remember as well. I may have had a door here. I can't remember. Yep. Put our corner windows back. That I've gone to all the effort of doing these. Oh, kind of like that actually. Would one of you fit in the middle perfectly? You would. Ooh. Oh, I kind of like having that the whole way along there like that. That's kind of cool. I'll put you that. Excuse me. I think it might be too much for all of the walls, but I liked it where it was. Oops. Oh, gosh. Okay. So then if we have a door, do we have a door like that just there? And also, if this is our living room, what have we got? So we can have you in there, you there perhaps. I might just get rid of you, and then we can have a TV along that wall. Oh, and there's individual chairs, isn't there? Yeah. You can kind of go in front of that. And go back a bit, though, I think. And then, yeah, I didn't think there'd be a TV. Let's just go with ye old faithful TV. For now, at least. Oh, we need lighting. Again, I always forget the lighting. Oh my gosh, how am I 17 minutes through already? Bam. 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 Getting way too relaxed. Put a light there, put a light there, put a light there. And I need to speed up quite a bit. What have we got in flooring in Snowy Escape? Ooh, tatami. Could be cute. You need to be black. You need to be black. And then this wall also needs to be cute. I like that. Let's go with that. All right, do we have like a tile as well? Am I pushing my friendship? I am pushing my friendship. That's okay. I'm gonna go this tile. I absolutely love this tile. I don't know if you've picked up on that from other videos that you've watched, but I love this tile. It is my favorite. Now if I was a wall, ooh, we could have like a painting. I don't think we will though, but we could do if we wanted to, and that's what matters. That's nice. Let's do that. All right. Let's put down a kitchen. I think we'll do the kitchen here. Ooh, and you know what we can do? Because we're doing Snowy Escape for our dining room, that means we can use, like, the really cool table. I don't know exactly where we'll put it yet. Maybe there. Because that leaves a little bit of space there to walk around. I'm not sure yet. Let's do kitchen. Bam. Beep, bop, boop, bop, beep, bop, bam. That. Okay, this table's a little too far that way now. Let's put you that way a bit. Alright, a fridge. A fridge. It's not the best spot for a fridge. Actually, if we put you on the side there. Could we put a bin in here? That's right. I just remembered to put a bin in my kitchen. Yeah. Ooh, and a stove. Even better. Do that. And I'm going to put the stove over there. Nice. Ooh, a little hot pot. Let's put a little hot pot down as well. It's kind of cute. Right. We got that. We got a kitchen. Got a dining table. I mean, there is a smaller dining table. Maybe I just put that dining table down. That'll work for now. Okay, bedroom. What beds do we have? Ooh, very nice bed. You can go there where you have the lovely view out of the garden. Bedside table. Bedside table. Why are they so far away? Are they really far away? That feels a little too close in this space. Let's spread them out just a little bit. Bathrooms. Oh wait, no, hang on. Dresser? Dresser can go over here in this corner, I think. Maybe you have like a little seating area there. And then we need a door, actually. I mean, we could use this door. No, let's not use this door. Let's use what's at this point becoming ye old faithful. And let's use, not that door, let's use the happy birthday door. Because it blends in, it works. And yeah, let's put this door here. For now, at least. Alright, bathroom. So our vanity is going to have to go over here because that's just where there's no window. I think we might put our shower down here to utilize this weird, awkward space. Decisions. I like that one. I like this mirror. Toilet. I feel like it's maybe a little predictable, but we're going to go with the snowy escape toilet. It's a classic for a reason. Shower. We'll do the snowy escape shower. We might also get a shower screen just so we don't have like an entire wet room. We just sort of have it there like that and maybe shimmy that down just a little bit. It's not ideal, but it works. And then for this bathroom, I don't think we need a shower per se. So we might just do like a toilet and then a vanity. It's a very big room for just a toilet and then a vanity, but with 10 minutes and 45 seconds left, it is what it is. For here, though, we might use the floating one. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll use... I suppose we'll use the same one. And then... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this button. And we will use the same mirror, though. Yes, that one. Nice. Actually love the color of that, so we're going to leave that. Yeah. What colors do you come in? Lovely. We're going to leave the toilet white, though, because... Well, we might have the black one, though. White toilets are just better. Actually, you know what we could do? If we shift this up this way, we could fit another shower, actually. Like that. This one's been shimmied up. There we go. It works, at least. Alright. What do we want? We wanted a little seating area in the main bedroom. Just for a little place to relax, you know. I've panicked way too close to the sun now, and I now have a lot of time left. Watch me relax now. And then at the end have to panic again because it's gotten away from me. Ooh. I don't know that this really works in here. But by golly, I love that. I think what we might do is we might just get two of the... I can find them. Or maybe just one. And then maybe just a couple of individual chairs for reading. Like that. Ooh, and then we need a coffee table. Ooh, but what colors do these come in? Ooh, oh, I think I want that in the main room. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I want that for sure. I love those cushions. They're so pretty. Which means we can have this one. And... I guess it's this one that matches. And then we need... that to match, that to match, that to match, and that to match. Over here, we're going to put in a big standing mirror. Get rid of the snowy escape thing. Maybe this one in black. Make that like a little dressing area. A little bit more private than it otherwise would be. Okay. And then we need something in the entryway. What can we put in the entryway? I think the obvious answer is, to begin with at least, a lovely hall table. And we're in Mount Komorebi. So we could probably... Where is it? use the snowboarding one. That is not the middle of that room. That's the middle of that room. I like that one. What about this door? Ooh, I wish the cherry blossoms matched the rest of the house colors. Could just go a boring door. Not ideal, but we could do it. And then that could be black. And then what have we got by way of rugs? Oh, I know we've got this. This is lovely. Put these maybe beside the bed. And then what else can we do? I think we need a rug in the opening entry area. Decaf underfoot maybe? No. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get this rug in colors. And then we're gonna get some plants. Actually, no, we need a rug in the lounge room first. Well, need is a strong word. I'd like a rug in the lounge area. Maybe just... no. How about an egg? Super cute. Kitty. Might have to be something like this actually, because it's such a weirdly shaped room. Nice. A little TV unit. Just a little one. Just a little guy. That. Alright, and then out here, in our lovely little Zen garden, we need some rocks in the Zen garden bit. Maybe not that rock. Eh, that's frustrating. Maybe we just don't have any rocks. Let's just get some plants out here. Let's make it a garden out here, you know? Okay, let's start with the expensive plants and work our way back this time, because I always start from the other end and then I forget that a lot of these exist. I think that's a perfect spot for this one. I think we'll go white. Obviously, we need like a chair or something, but we'll work our way back to that. Ooh, banana plant maybe? It's not a banana plant, but you know what I mean. Maybe we could put that out here. This is like a banana plant. Let's put that there. Jade plant. We're gonna have a jade plant by the front door. Oh, a banana tree. That banana tree instead of this one. It's a bit big though. But I want a banana tree. Ooh, no, we want this. Alright, let's get some chairs before I forget, because I'm gonna forget. I've already forgotten like 3 times that I keep saying, we need a chair out here. You know what else we need out here, actually? We need a little meditation station. Meditation. Actually, maybe we need that more than we need this. Maybe it's more of like a Zen garden. And then it can go in the middle of that. It's facing that way. Nice. More plants. More plants. Alright, what else have we got? Oh, we need a fiddle leaf. Fiddle leaf. Will you fit that nicely? You will. Like that. Darn. Really? You won't fit up there? That's so inconsiderate of you, game. Pot plant. Little pot on the bedside. Little plant there. Ooh, can I put something on this table? Yes. Actually, no. I don't want you there, though. I want you over here. It'll do. I want you here. Okay. What else do we need? We need 15 seconds left already. I told you I was going to get complacent. I was going to forget that I was on a timer and I was going to run out of time. And here we are. Running out of time. Not those. Really just like to be able to get a little something like that down. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Maybe that's too big. Something like that. Shh, I can hear you. I know. I hear it. We need more gardens. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Well, it's not as gardeny as I thought it was going to be, but it's nice. I need a mailbox. I have to put the mailbox down. It's not cheating. It has to go down. I'm going to put this mailbox down. Because otherwise the house doesn't work. And yeah. Alright, let's do a tour. Very excited. I'm excited that I got it finished and I didn't have to bail from coughing. So it's all coming up fern. Okie dokie. So from the front here, she's heckin' cute. I should have put some curtains up. Oh well. She's lovely. She's beauty. She has one random brown window, but we're going to ignore that. So you come in and this is like the center of the home, literally. Little Zen garden and lots of little potted plants. And you continue on into the entryway. And you go, ooh, let's go up to the door. Actually, no, let's not go through here. Let's go around this way through to the kitchen. Ignore the leaf coming through. Fully working kitchen, I believe. Lovely out there. A bathroom for guests. No toilet paper, but it's a bidet, so you don't really need the toilet paper. Should have put a curtain, I think, in here, but that's fine. It's lovely. And then if we go out here and go back in through here and into the main bedroom, which is also very lovely. Nice and private. I forgot to change the color of the dresser. Oh well. And then the ensuite. So she's very lovely. I feel like half an hour is just not enough time to fully get the extent of garden that I want. And that is partly due to the fact that I'm just not good at landscaping. But at the same time, she's very lovely. She just needs a plant here. And maybe a couple of plants. Maybe a plant. Actually, maybe you go over here. And maybe you go in here. Yeah, at least there's a plant in here now. And yeah, she's very nice. So yeah, let me know what you think in that. I as well need to switch back to my other cam. Sorry, Ruby. I woke her up from a nap. Here is our lovely letter chart, up to date, apart from I've just done G, so that G should be colored in as well. If there is a letter here that you'd like to see me have a crack at, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you've got a theme for it as well, by all means. I love trying to add on the theme challenge to it. My voice is going. We're ending this just in time. But yeah, so that's the letter G for garden. She's lovely. I love the roof. And I love this little Zen courtyard thing here. I'm very excited about it. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'm so happy to be back. I will see you on Wednesday for our next build. Our next build might be a build tour rather than an alphabet letter. A build challenge, sorry. Because I've actually got 3 build tours that I've kind of fallen behind on, got to work on. So we might mix it up a bit and do a couple of those. I love doing build tours. I love looking inside other people's houses. That's what I love about build tours. It's like doing that, but it's also me getting to show something that I've spent time making, and I love doing that as well. So it's like all my favorite things. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!